In contrast, the Indian Air Force is currently staring at a massive lacuna in its capability with no fifth-generation stealth aircraft and simultaneously a rapidly dwindling squadron strength. After deploying its J-20 Mighty Dragon to all 5 theatre commands and expanding production, China unveiled another fifth-generation stealth aircraft, the J-35A, at its biannual Zhuhai Air Show in November of 2024. This aircraft also has a naval carrier variant. While India is still coping with the whirlwind expansion of China's fighter jet arsenal demonstrated by J-35A's debut, Beijing sprung a surprise and flew 6th-generation fighter prototypes on December 26 last year. The tailless supersonic stealth fighter aircraft has been designated as Chengdu J-36 and the Shenyang JXX or J-50 by military watchers who believe China could be the first country to induct a 6th-generation fighter jet in service. Though some military watchers have expressed skepticism about the aircraft truly being next generation. Others have noted that the 6th generation is a set of technologies that can be integrated now and mature over time. The yawning technological gap has triggered strong reaction from veterans, military experts, and military bloggers alike, with most of them imploring India to expedite the development of India's 5th-generation aircraft, the Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft, or commonly known as AMCA. Some others have also called on the government to quickly acquire an advanced aircraft under the Multi-Role Fighter Aircraft or the MRFA, because the IAF would need numbers for a potential war with China or the two-front exigency that includes Pakistan. However, the situation remains grim because so far only 3 countries have operational 5th-generation stealth fighters. With China out of question due to their rivalry, India is left with just 2 options if it were to purchase a 5th-generation aircraft: the US F-35 Lightning II and the Russian Su-57 Phelan. Of these two, Su-57 has been suffering from production woes as Russia remains vested in a protracted conflict with Ukraine. So this practically leaves India with just the F-35 Lightning II. But there is a catch. The United States has not officially offered the aircraft to India. Instead, the manufacturer, US-based Lockheed Martin, has offered F-21 to India for the MRFA acquisition. The United States has not explicitly stated that it would be open to selling F-35 to India, partly because India uses a host of Russian-origin military equipment, particularly S-400 air defense systems. On several occasions, US has demonstrated that it is very protective of its F-35 Lightning II and very selective about which countries can have it. For example, Turkey was expelled from F-35 consortium due to its purchase of S-400. The F-35A is the US Air Force's highly advanced multi-role, supersonic stealth 5th-generation fighter aircraft. This aircraft can perform air superiority and strike missions and is capable of electronic warfare, intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance. A large section of military analysts in India believe that an acquisition of F-35 could give a boost to the Indian Air Force. That, however, might not be as simple as it sounds. For one, Lockheed Martin is aggressively pushing its F-21 to India. The aircraft, believed to be an upgraded variant of F-16, is tailored for Indian Air Force's unique requirements according to the manufacturer. Even if the United States were to grant an exemption and sell the F-35A Lightning II to India, it is unlikely to transfer technology for local manufacturing. This essentially means that a purchase of F-35 would not fit into India's Make in India scheme. However, considering a scenario where some extent of technology transfer has been approved, the local manufacturing is allowed, there would still be persisting troubles, to include possible production challenges resulting from the aircraft supply chain dependencies, as Lockheed sources parts for the F-35 from several nations, and any delay or disturbance in component delivery might affect the entire production process. In any case, India's dependence on foreign supplies will limit its localization capacity. It is pointed out that Indian Air Force would find it challenging to handle these complications, since India might not have instant access to the replacement parts or vital technology needed for maintenance and upgrades.